Hello my crafty friends, it's Tranae here, and I am going to show you how I made the file folder flipbook that I posted last week. And I'm going to do it right now, so we're just going to jump right in. No need for any time wasting. So here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a file folder, a bone folder, a pencil, and X-Acto knife, something to score your folder with. You can use a nail dotting tool like I use, or you can even use the tip of your bone folder. I don't like using that. I always rip paper, so I don't even use it for that. I only use mine to like press stuff out. So yeah. Also, you will need something to cut on. So I am using my glass craft mat. And you might need a scoring tool. And I say might because it's not always necessary. If you're using a lightweight file folder, you don't need the scoring tool. However, if you're using a heavyweight folder, similar to what I'm using, this is like really thick, you will need the scoring tool, or either, you know, you can do it by hand. It's not required, it's just up to you. Also, you're gonna need some rulers. I am using my T ruler and just a regular metal ruler for when I do my cutting with my X-Acto knife. Alright, so before we jump into the tutorial, I'm going to give you a quick look at what your folder will look like. And this is just one of those plain file folders that I'm using now. So as you can see, we have a fold line going right down the middle of our file folder, and we have a square that's missing, and everything can fold freely in the middle, on the side, everything. So I'm going to walk you through how I did that. I just wanted to show you first. So first up, let me give props out to Megan of Little Hot Tamale. She was the inspiration of this file folder. You can check out her tutorial. Mine is a little bit different, but I did get the inspiration of a file folder flipbook from her. So definitely go check out her channel and support her for giving all that inspiration. That's what it's about, y'all. Us being inspired by each other. Alright, so now that I'm off my soapbox, let's get started with our paper file folder. Alright, so just open it up like this, and you have two choices. If you have a lightweight file folder, you can simply fold it over and crease it. Now, as you can see, mine is really resistant, so I'm not going to do mine like that because I'll end up with like raggedy edges or whatever. And y'all know we like those edges on fleek. Don't nobody even say on fleek no more, but I like it. So all I'm doing is measuring mine out to find the find how long this is from the fold here, and mine is 9 inches. So that means I will need this to be folded at 4.5 to make it half. So I'm going to use my scoring board. If you don't have a scoring board, then this is honestly all you have to do. Add your ruler. Find 4.5 like that. And then do a long line this way, and then swap out your rulers for your heavy duty one, and then use your scoring tool with that ruler. So that's all you have to do. I like the scoring tool personally because it's less work. And y'all know I'm all about less work. Alright, so I'm just gonna load this in here with this side flush. Find 4.5, which is right there. And then I am just going to get my scoring on. Everybody get your score on. Everybody get your score on. You guys, I am so happy to be in my craft room. It was a long week. I started a new job last month, and we're in the process of opening a new school at the job I started, and I will be at that new school and being a part of the team, because I don't want to make it sound like I'm the one opening the school. I don't have that kind of rank, but being part of that process is exciting and nerve-wracking all at the same time. So I haven't really been in my craft room this week like I usually do, because I've been coming home kind of just relaxing and, you know, getting ready for the next day. Alright, so I'm taking my bone folder. As you guys remember, I scored that. And now I'm just going to press to get a nice clean line. So there we go. And this part is going to be folded back on itself. Alright, now you're going to flip it over. And we are going to use this as our guide for that net scoring line. So you don't have to worry about adding it to your bone folder or anything. This is going to make it super easy because we have, you know, this edge that we can use as our straight edge. Right, and then we are just going to fold that back over. And I didn't make a good enough impression. I didn't make a good enough impression, y'all. There we go. There we go. Now we are just going to fold that so that the edges match. And that is our first line. Alright, now we got to do the inside. And basically we are just creating a line vertically or horizontal. I don't know. If we were putting a line in the middle. Yeah, we putting a line in the middle. Let's forget all that vertical. Forget I said vertical and stuff. Alright. So mine measures out to 11 and 3/4. So I am going to go with the half of that, which is, let's see if I can do math still, 5 7/8, I believe. Yup. That's where we're going to put it. So I am going to find my pen and find my 5 and my 7/8. There we go. Alright, so I know my measurement now. I am going to score it using my scoring tool. And remember, if you don't have one, just mark your line and do it. For me, this is just easy. I'm going to find that 5 7/8 mark and come down as far as this will allow me to. See, I think I can come down a little bit more. There we go. Right, now for the fun part. It's time to let the fun part begin. I am going to fold everything up. Make sure you have the right side that you want showing, facing out. Going to be my folds, so I want to make sure I had everything right. Oh, now is a good time to go ahead and grab that X-Acto knife, your metal ruler, and whatever you are going to cut on. Personally, I am using a glass cutting mat. I love this thing. It's nice and heavy and it doesn't move. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is, I like to put my ruler in there just to make sure everything is, and I fold this up to make sure I'm right up against this crease. And you are going to cut from that crease down to that line, to the line here. You're going to do this on each one of these little folds. All right, so now we are going, and this is super bright. Geez, Tranae, turn on the light. So now we're going to remove one of our panels, and we are moving the one that is right across from the front. So this is my front. I just need to go up one and over one. That's the one that we are removing. But keep it. We're going to need it again. Believe me, nothing is going to waste here. Now I'm just going to cut along that line. Straight down. And there we go. So here's what we're working with. Boom, boom. All right, so now we can fold in some of our pieces. Just to see how we're liking everything. There we go. So this is pretty much the concept of the flipbook that I created. Now for me, I turned this one into a shaker pocket, and I'm going to walk you through how I did that. So this one for me was a shaker pocket. This one was a place for tags. This one let out and then it let up, which is where this piece is going to come in handy. So be sure to check out video number 2 where I show you how to make the shaker in the pockets for your flipbook.